Good morning. Hi there. Welcome to the Overtime Chatter. Today is November the 27th, 2025, and it's 5:30 in the morning. Happy Thanksgiving if you're here. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with me, and it's Thanksgiving, and that's super special. So listen, I'm here to give my recap for the Real Housewives of Potomac. I think this is season 10, episode 8. Pride and pettiness. Okay. So we pick up where we left off with at what's her name? Ashley's Pride event, and we pick up where what's her name? Mo walking. No, Stacy is walking in to Pride, and everybody speaking to everybody. And immediately right off the bat, what's wrong with Kay, man? She can, when she want to, she could slay her outfit, but she just her attitude, her and Angel. I could see why they friends. They both got that like a little funky twist to them. So anyway, out of nowhere, she gonna say, "Oh, this is Monique." It's kind of shit she do when she see Mo, and I don't think she really know her. But she was like, Kay say, "Oh, hey Mo, you know Stacy, right? Stacy, when you break, you was dating Chris, right? Chris is your husband." Some kind of shit she did, and it was just so. What are you doing? Even everybody was standing there looking like that. Even Wendy was like, "That was crazy. What did you do that for? Why you trying to start shit? You trying to come back next season? I hope they don't bring you back. You boring, and you always get dusted when you try to tell somebody off. You don't do good to me. Only thing you got going on to you is your fashions, and you really you cutting that close. You look cute at what's her name, Giselle event. So I'm gonna leave you alone. That was a cute little bow dress. So anyway, we got Tia and Giselle, and they all in the group, right? And I think, yeah, Tia started squeezing on Giselle booty. So she said, "Oh, you got a little booty there." I don't know. Giselle, some days she like she got a body, some days she don't. Some days her thighs, legs, and ankles all look like the same size. I mean, maybe sometimes she wears shapewear. I don't know. I don't really care. So, she squeezed her butt and she's like, "Oh, yeah, I got a little something back here." That's Tia. That's my accent for Tia, my voice for Tia. And then Stacey trying to do it. She's like, "Don't touch me." And so Stacey said, "I can't touch you. Tia can touch you, but I can't touch you." She said, "I don't like you." I've been like, "God, they crazy." I like how Stacey handled Giselle. I've been like, I think to feel safe, they do some high school shit. I gotta say thank because I never did that shit in high school, middle school, elementary school. I was always a loner. Everybody had a couple of them at their whatever school you went to, whatever age group. There's always that one person who was just always by themselves. If somebody said something to them, they spoke back. If they didn't say shit, they just didn't. I was that person. I was never with anybody. And the reason why was never with nobody is because when I was home, I was with seven other kids. That shit. So when I was out in the street, I didn't want to be with nobody in school, hanging out with people and shit. I had a couple people I talked to at lunch, but I ain't really like fuck with nobody hard. This what you say when you see me. Oh, I always see her. She always by herself. Yeah. So anyway, damn, I got sidetracked. So anyway, it seemed like since Giselle is the core or the one to be the friend with, if she don't like a person, then the ladies around her can't like the person either. That's what the fuck it seemed like. But I don't know. So anyway, you can't. So Stacey said, "Oh, okay, well, fuck it then." So Ashley turns around and start messing with Stacy. I think Stacy tell her that she is a handsome man or some shit, or she looks really good as a man. No, you don't. You look terrible, and you should have went and got one of them costume places to give you like a headband, cause they draw on them lines with your brow pencil. That shit look stupid. And then you always wearing something that's skimpy, and you ain't got no body at all. You built like me, like we 12. I mean, I think you got some implants or some shit, but you ain't got no like bopping body. So anyway, I don't care about that either. So Stacy said, I wanted to talk. So Stacy tells Ashley, I wanted to talk to you about your weed line that I didn't know that you sprung up on me. Some shit you trying to be smart because y'all know Giselle brought that shit up at the reunion when she said you getting a weed line too, and I think it's called Happy. And she was like, oh, you're talking about Giselle. That's not true, Giselle. So usually what happens is when Stacy get busted in a lie, or even if it's a lie, if she get busted in something they don't think it's true, they run around, make up all this shit, these narratives, and then so later on, Stacey got to come to the table with the proof that I wasn't lying. And I know she getting tired of that shit. I mean, they say she lied, but do she lie? Because she say some shit. Then you fact check because they fact check. It don't be what it is, and then she fact check, and it could be what she say. It don't be no, it's no end to her shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just be honest with you. I think all the motherfuckers lie. All of them lie. All of them lie. Like you seen the Giselle got caught in the lie two episodes ago when Stacey's like, "You got a man, don't you?" Well, I don't know what you're talking about. She got a whole fucking man. You don't know what she's talking about. And then was another part where somebody asked her if she had sex, and she was somebody no ain't. I think Ashley asked her if she had sex with this dude or something. She said no. Girl, stop lying. She just be lying. So all of them lies. She lied. She done as Giselle done lied on people. She done lied on herself. She done lied to be lying. She you be lying. Karen lied. We thought this bitch had two DWI. She done got like 13. No, not 13, but four. Wound up going to jail. Then the dummy tried to. Then after you had the third one, you mean tell me you trying to take your ass to court and you hadn't done no jail time previous to that? I don't know who was her lawyer. She should have gave her money to me. All of them lied. What's her name? Robin. All of them. So I ain't never really caught no lie. I think it was Candace. Well, I don't do shit like that. I don't watch TV to catch you on the lie. I just watch TV to be entertained. I don't want to sit like that like a fucking detective. I don't want to do that. So anyway, let me get back to this. So she started telling her, and Angel was over here, and that's why I don't understand either. They got all this smoke for Stacy, but I'm so proud of Stacy. I'm so because she came on like she was a little bit timid. And then, then she came on. She was timid. She was still nice in her confessionals. Then as time progresses, she said a little something, but she'd still be slaying in the confessionals. Now she telling them off with her face. And then she told him so nice. She said, oh, pat her on her head, pat her head down, and send her on her way because we was done. And so it's a lot of things about Stacey that I like. So anyway, Aunt Ashley over there with no storyline except for fucking with other people. That's her storyline. I'ma fuck with other people because I'm now because it's my second bloom. Well, bloom, bitch, do something special. So anyway, she get to talking to her, and she's like, what's she saying? Oh, she's like, why did you name it? She was fucking with her like you fake, but she wasn't saying like that. She was saying shit like, it just seems so. I mean, why would you name it that? Nigerian, really? And then Angel's like, yeah, it seemed like it's like a money grab or something. I mean, she didn't say it to her. She said that shit to Ashley at the Stacy walk. Somebody walked off, but she was in the conversation that she wasn't invited into. Angel, whatever the fuck her name is, she wasn't even invited in the conversation, but she just got you. So don't you think it's like she said, no, I told y'all that I did my ancestry thing and it came back. I got some fucking Nigerian in me. Okay, I know I look like I'm mixed with a whole bunch of shit or I look Puerto Rican and black or Cuban and something, but I ain't motherfuckers. I'm Nigerian and I'm something. And so it means something to me. So when these people came to me with this weed shit and when I flipped through a book, that's what she should have said, because that's what she did say, Shell, yeah, whatever the fuck. I don't like that name either. But, and it means this. So anyway, I don't like this either. Something about Wendy, ever since Wendy got that work done on her face and her ass, she really thinks she doing something. But she need to sit the fuck down. But she was needing to sit the fuck down before this shit was happening because the way that you talk. You know, all of us steal something. I don't care what nobody say. You done walked out of the insurance company after signing the paper with somebody ink pen and knew when your ass was getting in the car that it was their pen. But did you take your ass and just because it said their name on it don't mean it was a complimentary gift. That's not your pen. That's theirs. Okay. You have seen well, I have walked out of the store where I put something in my basket like a Walmart or some shit and it's at the bottom of that shit, and I'm just getting out of the store. I ain't thinking about nothing. I get to the store and I go push the cart back in the thing, and I look down, and there go like a pack of water. I ain't gonna lie to you. Do you think I'm fucking taking that water back in there? I'm not. And if the police came and got me or some shit, I'd be like, listen, I just spent X amount here. I can pay for the water. I ain't know the shit was down there. It's just some shit I'm not doing. Some stuff I'm just not gonna do. You know what I mean? Just some shit I'm not gonna do. So we all do shit. Like I said, they lie, they lie. Should I tell a lie? Yeah, why you ain't coming today? I had stomach ache. I didn't. I just ain't feel like coming. So you know what I did? I stopped that part. The part where there's really no consequences to me. What the fuck I gotta tell you a lie for? I done earned the right to tell the truth. Why you ain't come today? Cause it's a holiday. Why you ain't come to Dallas today? I ain't doing no Dallas on my birthday. I mean, it's not my birthday, but that's the kind of shit I tell a motherfucker. Before I be like, my ride ain't come or my hand hurt. I ain't feel like it. I ain't want to. I don't want to be hooked up to shit. Except this remote and this heating blanket up in this room. I ain't trying to go do shit. So anyway, they was just on her about why the fuck y'all keep shit name her. So she said, I feel like it's a money grab. Bitch, it's weed. Only thing, nobody care what the name of weed is. They just want the weed to be good weed. Trust me. Who cares? It could be named. I'll tell you, have a fucked up ass name. It could be called. It smell like shit, but it get you high and have you feeling how you want to feel, whatever condition you looking for. If it take you there, you going you gonna do it. Yeah. So it's a money grab. And then this another thing about this shit with housewives too. Why every time somebody do something, why it got to be that you think they bite you? Eddie got in the weed business, but he wasn't the first person to get in the weed business. He wasn't. Somebody else did that shit. It's just like with cereal. Kellogg might have been the first motherfucker to make cornflakes, but they ain't the last person to make cornflakes. You know what I'm saying? And she copying shit. Ain't nobody copying your ass, bitch. And I'm gonna tell you this: you be mad at me if I was a housewife because I see a bitch do something, some lemon juice get you $500,000 extra a year. I'm fucking with lemon juice. And then I'm like this, why you think that? When you have mentality like that, like I guess I don't know how I would feel if one of my friends bit off of me. Now I know how I felt. I know how I felt when one of my friends bit off of my ass and they got the shit that I told them about before I got it. Yeah, I was like, bitch, you wasn't even thinking about it. Till I and then you got it before me. So I started keeping my goddamn mouth shut. Now I just look at it and don't say nothing. Yeah. And you know what? It wasn't for me because that's years ago and I still ain't got it. I don't know if she do still either. But anyway, that ain't the point. That's not what we're talking about. So we talking about when they copy shit like when they did the candle shit with her and Karen. Hers has 2 weeks, mine has 8 or some whack shit. You ain't the first. Shit, who them people? Yankee make candles. A romance make candles. Everybody make fucking candles. Think even designers got candles. They biting off of you? I mean, I'm just saying. I just be like, okay, she doing the weed business too. Good luck. Yeah. Good luck. Yeah. Good luck. If I can help you with something, let me know. Because there's enough out there for everybody. That I believe. That I believe. It might take a while to catch on, but it's enough for everybody. God is abundant. Yeah. And the reason why it don't seem like it's enough is because you create that illusion that it ain't. So her biting off of you and then Mo trying to put it in her head when they met her and Wendy that she taking notes on everybody. So what? So, so that means she ain't stupid. She doing this shit that work. She taking notes on what everybody doing. Her friend. So she ain't trying to be no crazy ass female. She just trying to make moves. And then why y'all care how she moving? I wouldn't want my husband to meet y'all motherfuckers either. I just tell you the truth. So anyway, they walk off from that conversation, and then you got um, Angela and Ashley and Giselle asking Stacy about this, asking her about her weed line or whatever, and Tia asked her something, and she just blew off because. And I think she just blew off because she just didn't want to deal with that shit. So she just walked off. She said, "Oh, how rude!" If she doesn't know how to keep it classy, I'll keep it classy. Well, keep it classy then. Yeah, keep it classy. So, damn, this review taking all day. So Wendy, so it's time to go get on this float because we still at the Pride event, and Wendy start clowning again. One of them people. If I did something real fucked up, and I ain't got away with it yet, or I ain't cleared the threshold, or whatever the fuck. I don't say the shit that she say. Like for instance, when she okay, I got let me stay. So anyway, we get ready to get on the float. So when they like GNA, I thought GNA was fashions. I mean, what is GNA? I mean, really, what the fuck is GNA? GNA is just some shit that G and Ashley just made up together. GNA has got a big ass umbrella. It's food, fashions, cancer research, it's a bunch of shit. So anyway, and now I guess, and then we seen the float. Only thing that was GNA about the float was the damn GNA sign. They ain't had shit. I mean, I don't know. I would do more for Pride. First of all, I'm glad you invited me or you wanted me. I don't know. I don't know how she got to be in the float. It looked like they asked her and she ain't had no money. That's what it looked like. So they just did some shit, and she needed them girls to be on the float to make her float the float. So, and then I don't understand because they ain't got nothing to do with GNA either. But they Bravo people or their own entities. So I would have been throwing like beads out to the people, like some shit from, and when they do the Mardi Gras or I don't know. I'd have been a hats that say GNA. I don't think the bitch was giving away nothing. Then somebody had nerve to put a water bottle on Ashley's chest. That shit looked like a popsicle stick with two balloons on it. I was just like, what are they doing? I get so sick of this. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna tell y'all now, I'm not no secret gay bitch. I just ain't. I ain't got no beard on me or nothing. I don't care what people do in their bedroom. I don't care what you do, and I don't care what you do in the kitchen. I don't give a fuck where you do it at. I just don't want you to do it with me. I don't even care if you do it in the room with me. I wish you wouldn't, but it ain't gonna be with me. It's gonna be with somebody else, and I'm sitting over there in the corner or some shit. It's not my thing, you know what I mean? And I don't mind. Like, I don't want to see no heterosexual people having sex neither while I'm in the room with them. I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck what people do in their bedroom. But at the same time, I don't have no desire. Like, they ask that shit like, Wendy, have you ever liked a girl? She gonna say she like the strip club, girl in the strip club that wore braces. Now, when Wendy look like, well, I don't know. She probably look like she did hang out at the strip club. Cause I didn't think she was scamming. That shit they did was so stupid. It wasn't. It was only stupid because don't they understand what technology is? I'm surprised that they didn't have a camera, a drone outside their house watching them motherfuckers set the shit up. Remember just telling you, somebody you can't even kill nobody these days. One time you could kill somebody. I mean, you probably could and get away with that shit. You can't do this shit. Them motherfuckers got you leaving the house, going to your car. While you back the car and you always drive straight now, you got shit watching you all day long. So why even bother? Yeah. And then you're doing, I don't know, real high end shit like that. I don't shop that way. I mean, I might about certain things, but I don't really give a fuck about pocketbooks and I like nice shit and I like quality shit, but I don't give a fuck who name on it. There, as long as it's quality and it's nice, yeah, it's mine. And then I'm one of them people. I like to wear shit that everybody else ain't wear. I don't want to. I don't want you to know what the fuck I got on. I don't want to wear. I like Louis, and it's got Louis on it. You know what I'm saying? Then when I come from Baltimore, Maryland, when I was coming up back in the day, shit, you walk around up there with Louis Vuitton, you gonna walk around with your arm missing because they're gonna take that goddamn bag. And I ain't fighting over no pocketbook. And then, hey, how much shit is in there? How many bags I done bust the ink pen in or spill some lotion? And I ain't doing all that loving on no fucking bag. Anyway, I'm just saying, Wendy just need to shut the fuck up because every time now she say something, I'm just like, and then she real, and then you know what? This what I feel like. I feel like ever since she has become friends with Giselle, she like Giselle minion. hmm To me, like she'll say something to her, but still, when Giselle's like on somebody's ass, she right in the middle of that. Like when they were sitting at that table with that catfishing. I'm gonna get to that shit too, cause Angel, you know you good and damn well you was filtering your ass out. I don't filter you, cause fuck that. This what you get. This what you is. You don't like what you look like. I mean, I guess you could do some shit. I guess my kids filter. People filter their kids and shit, and then when you see the motherfuckers in real life, you be like, oh, I'm just saying. Love yourself. Love yourself. Now, if you could carry the motherfucking filter with you everywhere you went, I probably would do some filter shit. I like to have my face kind of like made up, but you don't like yourself. You changed the whole way that you look. And then I ain't like that because I was catfish. Then it's the afterthought. Bitch, when the conversation is over, it is over. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And I'm sure that's why I'm so happy Giselle was looking at you at her event like, bitch, like, really, bitch? Is you serious, girl? I don't care. I fuck about you or no pictures. And then, okay, I'm getting out of order. I'm getting out of order. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out of this. The gay pride thing because I'm still over there. So, um, I said they're just on top of the bus. So that's when Ashley started telling us how she finally came out. So what is you, girl? Is you gay? Is you bi? Is you heterosexual for is you hetero for pay? I mean, what the fuck? I don't know. But she came out and her grandma was like, I was like 14 and I went to my first gay pride. I think she said it was in New York or somewhere, wherever the fuck she was. She went and it was her community. At 14, girl, 14, you don't know what the fuck you doing. You don't know what your community is. You don't know if your community is trying to be grown or still playing with dolls. Child, please. I don't know. Your mom was up under the bridge and don't tell them what the fuck y'all was doing. So anyway, I'll leave that alone. So anyway, the ladies after this, finally off this fucking bus, off the top of it. The ladies they go out, they had drinks. Cause Mo was in this mix too now. So she come in, she's sitting down the ladies and they start doing that bullshit. Oh, your energy seems so positive. You seem so much happy now. I ain't gonna lie, she didn't seem like she wasn't happy when she was on there to me. She seemed like she was giving y'all bitches the run for her money and that she ain't like y'all and that y'all fucked around, got the wrong housewives. She came to your reunion with a fucking history book on Giselle and her man and her relationships. I don't know what all was in that book. It had so much shit in there. It was just ridiculous. So anyway, but it shut Giselle ass down. So anyway, she's sitting there and you really feel like when you came in, her and Giselle have to, we want to talk, yeah. So they was like, what's different? What's changed? Y'all know. And there's Wendy. What's so different now? You seem so light and airy. And she was like, oh my God, everything is so different. What's different now? Well, so I think Tears, what was the straw? I thought both like camels. Wow. I sound like Earth the Kid. What was the straw that broke the camel's back? She said, I don't know. I think one day, he just would be nice to me, but he won't be nice to me if he wants some ass. So I was like, I don't know, let me run this test by him just to see. And she was like, so he was real nice to me, and I gave him some ass, and then nothing, nothing. Okay, what the fuck did you want? I mean, I'm for real. Because y'all been together like by 9 years by this time. And you had sex and he rolled off of you and nothing. Oh, you want him to hold you. Why you ain't ask for it? Sometimes, bitch, you gotta ask for what you need. I'm just saying. I mean, the shit is over with now. So anyway, she's sharing with the ladies. And then just when Mo started kissing ass, because I guess she ain't getting nothing out of the divorce except for what he was kind enough to give her. Yeah, and they said she got like about 200K, and she used most of that money to remodel her house. They said she redid it. She did that motherfucker like with a bird cage in the inside of it to me. She got too many animals. I mean, I'm on the go. I ain't come home feeding shit. So anyway, that's what she did with the money. So anyway, she was like, "Yeah." So I got tired of him treating me like a piece of meat, and but in the pride thing, she was cool. With she said we've been divorced for 10 years. I don't give a fuck who he date. Which come when Kay was trying to get Stacy busted upside the head with a bottle by Mo, or get Mo to kick her ass because I'm sure she heard how Mo was messing with Candace. So anyway, how she was tussling with Candace. So anyway, the lady's just listening, and then somehow or another Mo thanked Giselle because I remember when you said that once I do this, it'll be a change, and Giselle is really highlighting herself in her confession of yes, even though she looked good with that shit on too. She's like, yes, I just knew that she wasn't happy. You was hating, bitch, because she had 4 houses and you didn't. She had a husband and you didn't. And she had more money than y'all and you didn't. So, I just knew that there was no happiness. But this I feel is real. Yeah, because you like that she divorced and her bitch done got 4 houses no more, and she probably right underneath of you on your level. Then this bitch coming back as a friend, I believe. So okay. So anyway, she pat herself on the back. Mo pat herself on the back. So anyway, they sit there and they enjoy themselves. They talking and shit and they having a good time. So after Mo said she felt like a piece of meat, and she told him the next day when she looked at him that you will never enter me again. And here go these bitches. Oh, enter me. Oh, enter me. That's what he doing. He putting his thing in there. He going inside. Enter, enter. Oh, what you want her to say? The F word, the S word, have sex and fuck. She just said into me, and you do feel like that. I know when I'm done with a motherfucker. I know when I'm done with him too. I know when I'm done, especially if I have to have sex with you, and after I had sex with you, and I'm just putting on my, getting my shit together. I'm just like, that's the last time for that. And when I say that shit is cement. Ain't going nowhere. Yeah, that. So she said it. They will never enter me again. I'm imagining that he didn't. Not unless she wanted some money or something. I gotta put my glasses on because I can't see shit. Okay. So she said that she good now and that damn, that's too much. This is hitting me in the eye. It's hitting me in the eye too. Hold on. Like an owl over here. I'm sorry, I gotta wear my glasses. I can't see shit. I wrote with some with I don't know. So anyway, she said that she was good with Chris, that they work on being good co-parenting to each other, and that how thank them for adding years to her marriage. And they was like, "Well, thank y'all." She said, "Cause for y'all," she said, "I ain't had to argue with him because I was arguing with y'all." That was funny. So we had Angel who was boring because she always talking about the same thing, how she's so fucking offended. And what this one said, I really like her husband. Her husband is really nice to her, right? She don't feel good about herself. Yeah, she don't feel good about herself. And it's not on him because he seemed to me like he tried to love on her. Anything she's like she want, he tried to give it to her. He talked to her. He encouraged her. Even when she was talking about, and I'll tell you the gossip about the girls, and he really wanted to say, bitch, I don't want to hear the same shit again, the same thing. Well, when they said I was catfishing, and he need to tell her. Well, he ain't gonna tell her because she like catfishing. She like catfishing. You don't look like that no more. But you want to look like that. But I think your problem is in the group is that because you're the biggest girl. That's your issue. You got a complex. Now you still think you bad, and I'm just gonna say, y'all feel any way you want. You still think you bad because you got a little bit of hair on your head and you light skinned, but you fat, and you are. And I ain't body shaming you. Shit, I'm skinny, so everybody's body shape different. The thing about me and the thing about you is I'm cool with my shit, and you ain't cool with yours. So I want to fuck with you about it. And it's housewives, that's what they do. You got a lot of energy in that confessional. Just take that shit to the floor, you know. And like I said, once it's done, let it be done. You talking about shit that happened in Nevis. I don't want to hear about that. Bitch, move on. Get some self esteem. And I'm gonna tell you this: you better hurry and grab it, because if not, somebody gonna take your nigga. Because he a good dude, yo, and you just you're a fucking crybaby. You ain't come off like that the first season. I don't know. I gotta watch you. It's too early for me to tell some shit. So she was just telling her husband how they was talking about her pictures and that little catfish thing, and how she wasn't as mad with Giselle as she is with Wendy. Yeah, you ain't mad with Giselle because you know that bitch is the queen of the pack. She the leader of the pack. She the queen wolf. So, you know, you want to fall in line with her, but you don't have to. What you can do is align with somebody that she fuck with all the time, like Stacy, and then you know you'll see. But you scared. You try to get on the outs, but you. I already said you got Kay that brought you in, Angel, but Jesus Christ, Kay is a fucking. Ugh, I see why that dude and her together. They the same people. Fucking annoying. Kay and her boyfriend and her fiance or whatever. So what's her name? Angel was telling her husband how she felt it's a disrespect. You look like you was catfishing. If I seen that picture and seen you, I would never known it was your ass either. And I don't really know you. You just is the truth. That shit don't even look like you. It's just like putting me here and who put next to me? I don't know. I don't know. A fucking Bigfoot. Them motherfuckers, we that totally different looking. So while she's sitting there, they all meet up together. It's Ashley meets Giselle. Ashley walking like her goddamn feet hurt because they did with them shoes and that ugly dress. Look like something came out of the fucking Flintstones. I don't know what the fuck. She just needed to just throw burn all her shit in a burn pile. So Tia cute pattern. I don't like the colors in her dress, but I like the cut pattern of her outfit with her back out like that. And what's her name? Crybaby ass Kay is dead. So anyway, they tell Giselle how Gracie they fake her favorite person. And I like that Grace told Giselle that her nickname for Tia is gonna be English Miss English Muffin. I think that's so cute. And she said, I like that. I like that. So Tia liked it too. So she tell us that Reasonably Shady, which is her podcast that her and Robert had together, hit 10 million downloads. So she gonna celebrate and have a party. And I said, she looked pretty with that outfit she got on there. Look old male, look like a matriarch at the table with the ladies, the shit that Giselle had on, but it looked good, but it made her look a little bit older, but she still looked good. So Kay started talking. She can't wait. Girl, let me tell you, I was on the phone with Cookie. When Cookie was talking to me, Chris buzzed in. Some Chris buzzed in. She buzzed back over to me, and she told me that that tender, nice conversation that Mo was sharing with us went back and told Chris that she get treated like a piece that Mo said she get treated like a piece of meat and he got bad sex. She ain't say that bad sex part. You made that shit up. She ain't say nothing as in she did nut or he did nut. She said he rolled over. As if to me, I thought she was talking about not being held or loved or, whatever. Not the shit. And he got bad sex. Ain't nobody say that shit, Kay. You said that. I ain't hear. And if they said that shit, somebody please send me a comment and tell me what frame or where the fuck was that at, what it was in between, because I didn't hear her say that. So, what? No, she didn't. So they all sitting around like, no, she ain't go back and do that. Call after she sat there and pour her heart out to us, have a sisterly conversation. Uh, We don't play that. We don't play that. So anyway, mm, excuse me. She said, I dare. She shared a sister moment with me. It's just like if you sit around and talk to me, Ashley, you then we get off the phone and go call Michael Darby. Oh no, all that. So we find out that Cookie don't like Stacy, and Stacy don't like Cookie. Stacy said I don't care for her. No, Mo said I don't care for her. She said I don't think that I really care for her because it's in here somewhere. Here you go. Wendy gonna meet up with Mo for drinks. I guess Monique called Wendy and asked her to come out. They start talking to each other. We hear Wendy say, and I don't appreciate it. I wouldn't like the shit that she said. That's what I'm saying. Wendy, she's so shady to me. She was like, yes, I never got the chance to know Mo because she beat my friend up or some shit. No, why can't you just say because she hurt my friend, so I don't fuck with her? She beat up my friend when she beat my friend up. Okay, bitch. Cause you can't. I'll call her and be like, don't say that shit. Just say she hurt me or she got in a fight with my friend, but she beat up my friend when she beat up my friend. That's why you going to jail, Wendy, for real. So anyway, they meet for drinks. So she started asking her how relationship. So Mo asked how Wendy's relationship is with Giselle. And she says much, much better. She said, I would say we friends now. You so stupid. She don't never learn. Wendy don't never learn. She not your friend, bitch. She just want to be on the show. She just know this show wasn't gonna work if she ain't work with y'all. So especially you. So she says that so Wendy said, yeah, your energy seemed like it's good. And she said, yeah, it was good at the little gay thing, at the gay pride thing. And me and Giselle fine, but we're gonna have to sit down and have a good talk because we had to do some things. And that's when she says, yeah, I'm gonna talk to Giselle. And she said, sometimes forgiveness don't look like reconciliation, and sometimes it don't. So go the fuck on. So you know why she back because she need to check too, and she know that shit ain't gonna work now unless she friends with Giselle. So anyway, Mo asks Wendy about Karen, and she said, Karen ain't my friend. You thought she was, though, just like how you think Giselle is your friend. And she said she talked shit about Kay told her how she talked shit. No, she found out that she was talking shit about her, and it really hurt her. Y'all know all that shit Karen did at the end of the reunion where she didn't show up. She thanked everybody. She thanked the fucking swans in the lake. She thanked Andy. She thanked the people. And she thanked the people that prayed the Wailing Wall. She thanked she thanked everybody said Wendy. I think she even thanked Eddie. So Wendy said, yeah, the little bit of shit I do know about Karen, I find out from her friend Cookie. And she was like, oh, Cookie. So Wendy said, you know Cookie. And Mo was like, yeah, I know Cookie. She said, yeah, I know. She said I met her at one of Chris's birthday parties some years back. And she said, she wow, right? She said we had Chuck Brown was there, entertainer. And she said she lied and said that that was her daddy. And she said, that ain't her. That's not her daddy. He ain't related to her. He ain't got shit to do with her. So she said, what you tell that lie for? I know. There's people do stupid shit like that's why I said in the beginning. People just tell a fucking lie just to be telling a lie. So anyway, she said, so she asked, Stacy asked her, no, Wendy said, what do you think about the new lady? She said, I was wondering when you became the spokesperson for everybody. And the new lady seemed like they're a little bit passive to me, I guess. So she said, um, the ladies is really hitting on Stacy hard. And she said it's because she trying to bite everything. She likes to take notes from all your little friends. She said, it's cool with you. And she just ain't really say shit, but it ain't cool with her. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even give a fuck if it is or it ain't. If she do one of the business at all, them guys, if she do a podcast, I don't give a damn, Giselle. I'm just telling you. So anyway, we got Stacy, and she's with her husband and Arabella. Is her name Annabella or Arabella? Her daughter. They went doing her swimming lessons. The kids do too much shit before. Anyway, while they there, before they walk up, you can. I don't think her husband liked this TV shit either. I'm like, damn, he about as bad as Bronwyn husband from Salt Lake City, which I'm gonna watch next. Ciao, ciao, ciao. She said, "Can you please smile?" He said, "I am smiling." I said, "Damn, okay." She said. So they sitting there watching little girl practice, and then Tia walk up. So Stacey said how her and her husband devote to their daughter, and they still working on what they working on. And Tia coming in, she meet everybody, and and Tia got a thing. She want to know because Tia was at the luncheon, so she want to know what Stacy know about Chris, or she said that told went back and told what Mo said to the group. See, so her husband is leaving because he said, "No." She said, "Can you? I want to." Stacy wanted Tia wanted to invite Stacy and Timu to dinner. He declined because he said he flying out tonight. He gonna be gone. And she said, "Yeah, I don't think he gonna come back till next week." So she said, "Oh, so he won't." So Tia said, "So he won't be at the shit Friday at Giselle thing." And she was like, "No, he won't be." So she said, "Who you going with or something?" And then Stacy asked if she come with them. And she said, "Yeah, but their fallout, they have a fallout." So she show up, but she show up with Eddie and Wendy. So so Stacy says, no, so somehow or another they asked when the husband gonna meet the group, and she said, "My husband ain't really," but she was real nice when she said it. Because what she wanted to say was that, man, he don't want to be around y'all bitches. But she said I don't think he really ready to meet the group yet. Because when y'all get finished fucking with me, I go home and tell him how bad y'all was fucking with me. So he don't want to fuck with y'all. But she didn't say it like that. She said how Stacy with how nice. Well, I want to say it's just with the group. And you were the soft launch because, you feel the safest with you. You've been real nice to me and this and that, another thing. She said, so I could trust you. So this is when Tia starts saying, "So, well, how about Mo or so and Chris? Oh, both of them are lovely. She's just as lovely as him." She said, "I don't really know Chris like that," but she said when he's saying she doesn't know that man, I was like, I don't believe her. I don't believe her. And you ain't gotta believe her. She was like, the way that she talk, I don't believe her. So what if she was fucking with him? She wasn't married to the dude, and she ain't gotta tell y'all shit. That's the shit that kill me with them. Y'all don't got nothing else to do. Mind your fucking business. I ain't gotta tell you who I'm talking to. I ain't gotta tell y'all nothing. And she let you know that shit too. She said, I will bring my nigga around when y'all bring y'all niggas around. Tell her to bring her man that she ain't got out the woodwork, and then I bring mine. She bring hers, I'll bring her. We all bring our men out at the same time. How about that? Fuck out of here. So anyway, after that, she just left. So yeah, she's like, let's bring all our men out. And you know what's the name said? Her reply was tears. When pigs fly. You right. Giselle can't bring her men to the show because when she bring them to the show, she don't keep them. So I don't know. I think that's some kind of curse for her. So anyway, we're meeting at Giselle. She having her party spot with Brian and her daughter, and even her running her mouth. Oh, Stacy told, called Chris and told her the heartfelt, loving thing, sister conversation that Mo had with us, and everybody, the girls is mad at her. I ain't heard nobody say they mad at her except you. I'm just gonna keep it real. I be like, was the shit true? So anyway, Giselle started telling the people how Robin ain't coming to her shady 10 million download party. And it's their show together. They co-hosted together. And she said she don't feel cool about it, but she ain't nothing she could do about it. And Robin felt fucked up about how she left the show. Yeah, how she had people pay on the paywall, and they was ready to clown her because Wendy was like, "What? How you gonna have the Supremes with just Don Ross and no Supreme?" And so she was talking about uh Robin missing. So anyway, she Giselle did the same thing. She called Chris after. You don't know who the fuck told Chris that. You ain't nobody said nothing except you. It was all y'all there at the table. Why had to be her to be the one to tell it? So anyway, what's that name? Tia and her husband and Eddie and Wendy, mm, they meet for dinner, and we see that Wendy and damn it's taking all day. These people need fucking names. Wendy and Tia are from Nigeria, but you ain't really from Nigeria though. What's her name? So she said we ain't really from Nigeria because we go to Nigeria and we don't feel Nigerian. I believe that it's like if you move from state to state. If I'm from Baltimore, but when I'm in when I'm in Baltimore, my family up there say I sound country when I talk, and when I'm in North Carolina. My family said when I talk, I sound proper. So, you pick up the habits and shit. So, they sit there and they talk. Tia been with her man, her husband for 17 years. Eddie and Wendy been together for 14. And they asked how they met. And I think they started dating. Tia and her husband started dating when they was like 17. But she said she wasn't she was whatever age she was, she lied, but she said she wasn't having sex. She just lied about her age. And she said the other thing she lied about is that she told people that she was black and Cuban. She was Nigerian and Cuban because she thought it would be more exotic. And she said that's the shit that happened when you send your kids, when you send black children to all white boarding schools. She said they have identity crisis that I do believe, especially if you send them early enough. Um, so she said that when her and Eddie met, she didn't like Eddie. They were just friends. And they said, "You ain't like Eddie?" She said, "Yeah, we was just friends." She said, "Cause girl, he ain't had no car." I said, "Damn, she was scamming and looking, digging early, trying to find her somebody." She said, and then he went to college. And she said he came back and he had a car. Oh boy, she was gonna get with you then. And so he said, "Yeah, and then look where I'm at now. Yeah, about to take y'all stupid asses to jail. You and her both." So they said, "Where you from?" And he said, "I'm from Chicago." They said Chicago. He said, "Yeah, they try you over there." So he said, they just try you with a look. They see what you up to when you come through my town. So Tia started saying how she invited Stacy and Timu to dinner and they didn't come. And she said that she felt the safest with her husband meeting me first. So that really bothered Wendy, and I don't know why. It bothered her so fucking much. She gonna call her during dinner time. This shit is petty. These some petty ass bitches. Just the things that you got going on in your life at this very moment. You fucking calling somebody because they said they felt their husband meeting them was better than. Don't fuck with me on it. So she called her and she said, "You were supposed to be in a double date. Why are you not here?" And she said, "Well, Timo's not ready. He's not ready to be out on the town with the ladies just yet." And she said he just flew in. And she said, "Oh, okay." Because what I heard on my end from Tia was that you didn't want to bring him around me. I've been the nicest one to you in the group, and I've been very kind to you. That you felt more comfortable being with him meeting her before you met me and all the things that I've been and done. And I was like, oh my gosh. So she said, you know what? So you hear Tia say she's full of rubbish or some shit. And then you hear, what's her name? Stacy through the phone saying, I regret having her meet Timo Face. You are the closest one I am in the group. And I do love you the most. And I'm so sorry. And I can't wait for him. You know how Stacy did for him to meet you. So she said, oh, Wendy, oh, okay. Just ruined the fucking dinner. So she started talking again and she said, yeah, well, let me tell you this. So Angel, I guess she said, since you want to shit on me about Stacy, let me shit on you about Angel. She said she ain't cool with you, girl. Mm-mm, that catfish shit, she didn't like it. And she said, so when you said, why she giving me smoke? I ain't the one that said catfish. I'm the one to explain to her that what she was explaining that she was a catfish, that what you say you is sitting right here is not what you look like over there on the Facebook. I was just trying to explain to her, bitch, she know what a catfish is. She know what that shit mean. And she don't look like that picture. Mm. So one just said I was just translating. So I don't know why she got smoke for me. So on the confessional, Wendy said, you know what? I'm sick of these bitches. She didn't say that, but that's what she said. But she said it like this. She said, Kia and Angel, every time I see them, they got something for me. She said, I'm tired of them. And she said, you know what? They obsessed. And she said, fuck Angel and her camouflage. I was like, damn. So while they were sitting there at the table, they said, well, where is she from? Where's Stacy from? Excuse me. And they said Detroit. And then here go Wendy. Told you, girl, shut your fucking mouth. Wendy gonna say, folks out there is hustlers. Girl, what is you doing with 40 different credit cards and different names? Girl, quit. So Leah Tia said she can't keep up with her stories. She said, so, and she fell for it, but she won't no more. So Angela is too much work for me, and I think she's too much work for Wendy, because Wendy said she getting tired of calling these motherfuckers. And Wendy said, it's not true. That's not what happened. So she said Nevis was weeks ago. This shit she keep talking about. So Eddie interrupted. He said, "Come on, no." One of the husbands interrupted. And said, "We hang out. We don't get we don't get messed up. We don't get kicked out. We behave or some shit to throw off the little tension that was there." So they went Giselle's event for Reasonable Shady's 10 million downloads. And I said it looked cheesy to me. So Giselle, Tia, and Kay are talking about Stacy. So so anyway, we had Giselle shit. And they all state they so they talking about Stacey, all the lies, just the lies that she tell. That the lies is something Giselle said. So you see Giselle and Angel walk in, but when Angel see Wendy come in, she like, ooh, she see how she look. So Wendy keep thinking about that catfish, how hard that Wendy was laughing. So she walk up to Giselle. She said, I need to talk to you. She don't, girl, talk to her for real. And I know I forgave you, you apologize, but it's some meticulous, mercurious nature of our relationship. So anyway, that's when you just lost Giselle, even though she went to college and she is sorority sister. She was like, what the fuck is she talking about? So she said that it bothered her. Giselle's like, what? I'm fucking at my event. Say about you, girl. I want to celebrate me. But she didn't say that, but her face said it. Her mouth didn't say it, but her face sure said it. So while she was there, the Quale from Love Island come in, he got flowers, and Ashley just a blushing. She's just a grinning, and she think it's for her. It ain't. And then she mad because she said he was. I'm glad I ain't fall for him on Love Island. Fall for him, fall for you. But you know you like nasty old white men, and he ain't nowhere near what you like, and he don't have no money. So and which uh Ashley is in her confessional with that bad. Her hair look good. That bob. I don't know what the fuck she got that fucking what's that movie that John Travolta and and Pulp Fiction. That Pulp Fiction outfit she got on. I said her bob is nice, but I don't like the outfit. So Wendy, Stacy, and Eddie, like I said, they finally get in. And when what's her name? Angela, her stomach hurt. She looks stank as hell when she see Wendy. So Stacy walking in, she see Vivian. Her and Vivian ain't friends no more. So she said, "Hey, babe, how you doing?" She talks so nice. You know how Stacy do, so pleasant. You wouldn't think she was wrong. In the confessional, she said, "Yeah, that's what I do. I don't mess with Viv. I pat her on top of her head, put her head down, and send her on her way. So she don't fuck with her no more. I guess because something was she fucked over with designer dresses. Something happened, and they ain't been friends since." So Wendy kissing Giselle ass, telling her how proud she is of her about her podcast. She said, I really am a little bit ass kissing. So Giselle, what did Giselle say? Giselle make an announcement. She told people that Robin ain't coming. Wendy got jokes again. Where's your at? How you gonna have the Supremes and where your backup dancer? All type of shit. I don't think that Robin would like that too much. So anyway, while they all standing around, they're trying to Stacy got rid of Vivian. They don't want Stacy asked to talk to Tia and Wendy. Well, as she's coming over there, you turn around, fucking not just Tia and Wendy. It's Tia and Wendy and Giselle and Cookie and Ashley and just a bunch of motherfuckers that she didn't actually talk to. So anyway, while she's standing there talking, she said, "We got a misunderstanding, um, and I want to straighten that out." So we hear Ashley tell us too that Giselle's fucked up because she think Robin should be there, and she don't know why Robin ain't there either. But it ain't cool with Giselle. But what she gonna do about it? She can't make her. She can't make her come. 'Cause if she would, if she could, she would have been there. So they also she saying, "Why you what's the problem? That was a misunderstanding." So Tia just start off with her plight. I came to meet you at 5 a.m. I drove all the way there to meet you and your husband too in this because I was interested in inspecting in your life. But now I don't know the lies that you tell and the meticulous manipulation, all the other stupid shit she said. She just went on her plight. And she said, I'm not gonna do them. I shouldn't have listened to the people. They said you lie, and I just refused to give you I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I invited you to dinner, and she said, "Yeah, you invited my husband to dinner," and he politely declined. She said, "Yes," because he said he was flying out that evening, but he was not flying out that evening. So, she's cut off. She's trying to talk. Everybody calls you a liar. So everybody started clapping, and she switched. So Bravo. So anyway, she just goes, you know what? Okay, Bravo. She said, why you switch on me? She said, no, you switched on me. So that's when Miss K with her bullshit. She come in. Yes, let me just tell you how good of a friend that our friend is, girl. Because um I was on the phone with Cookie, right? And Cookie was calling. We was talking because we was talking about how wonderful we thought it was that, how Monique opened up to us and she shared that she was trying to move on past her things and the co-parenting, that's what she wants to do, be ideal co-parents with Chris. And somebody break so anyway, while she's talking, Chris, he beat through the phone, right? And when he beat through the phone, she come back and she said, girl, how come somebody told Chris that Mo said that he treat her like a piece of meat, and he got bad sex. And she was like, who so who win? How? And then the girl cooking. Oh, with that phone. So anyway, she was like, don't act stupid. That phone, how you call? You call on that phone. So I was like, who is this sloppy looking bitch that look like she just been drenched with water? She ready. She coming in hot. She ready. So anyway, they all standing up there. So Kay, Stacy talking, and she's like, let me tell you something, Kay. I don't know what your problem is. She said, every time it's something with me, you come and you when any other time you sit around this motherfucker, you're a flat zero. But now today, you turning up. And guess what you is? You a two. Good to see you, boo. Start clapping. She said, let me just tell you about yourself. You know what you she said it wasn't me. It was you, Stacy. It was you that called. She said it was not me. And I don't care how many times you say that shit, it ain't gonna make it true because you say it. Well, who and you was wrong. She was trying to open up and she was trying to share it, and you it was you. It was you. And it's Cookie. And she was like, I didn't. Don't point your finger at me. She said, don't point your finger at me again. She said, I did it again. There you go. And you should have seen them other housewives. Them bitches looked like they was scared. Everybody's eyes popped open. Yeah, Cookie ratchet. And Stacy is from Detroit. That bitch is ratchet too. So she was like, man, let me just get the fuck up out of here. Because she was like, point your finger at me. Here you go. Here you go. What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do shit. And they was all just looking. I was like, go ahead, Stacy. Go ahead. Tell that bitch. Why is you even here? So anyway, come to find out that while they were standing there talking, here go Wendy. Wendy gonna say, I have an injection. I think that this is what I was with Mo, and this is what she told me. She said, if Cookie is around, Cookie is going to bash me. She's going to talk bad about me. That ain't what she said. She said that her energy is off and that she tried to stay away from demonic ass shit. That's what she told you. And that's why I don't like these bitches. You don't care nothing about Cookie. Man, I think if Mo, we're gonna talk about Mo. We're gonna talk about Mo. You want to talk about Mo. Y'all was talking about Stacy. You always trying to make yourself relevant, Wendy. You will be. You probably gonna have a. You probably be on the show for the next 2, 3 years because this cool shit. So anyway, don't put your finger in my. One more time. And she said, you know, you don't want to see me cooking because I come with the truth. You need to came with a rag to wipe your head off because you look sweaty. So and she said, you need to take a bath with your funky ass. That's what the cookie girl was telling Stacy. So I was like, damn, why everybody was fucking with Stacy about her body? First they said she had shitty breath. So I find out that ain't true. They just fucking with her. And then she don't how we gonna know she stank? She on camera. You look like you stink though. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. You look a little dusty. So anyway, Kiana's still going off. You're just suspicious and do that. I would never bring you around my husband. And fucking, that's when the old girl said, Stacy said, you don't have no husband, boy. Wendy and them, they laughed. They thought that shit was funny as hell. They shut her ass up, and that was in the scene. So anyway, you could have been. And god damn, I was in here an hour. Child, let me get off this thing. It is 6:26. Girl, I got to go. I gotta go start my grill up. It's Thanksgiving, and I'm grilling. And if you don't have nothing to do, and I don't really have nothing to do at that grill, I mean, I'm spend some time with my family, play a couple of games and shit. You know, watch a movie or two. But tell me what you made. I'm gonna tell you what we had. We had marshmallow delight, sweet potato casserole, chicken tenders, grilled chicken tenders, beef ribs with the bone in, ribeye steaks, hot dogs, hamburgers, potato salad, double eggs, rice, collard greens, chocolate cake, lemon pound cake. It's some gravy, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese. I think that's it. Oh, rolls, yeast rolls, cornbread, biscuits, meatloaf. We have a lot of shit on. God, you're so good to me. Yeah, meatloaf, And that's enough. And I'm gonna say this too. So have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I'll see you over at Salt Lake City. Review. Bye now. Oh, an hour. Oh my God, I'm too